Trevor Bayne has raced 3 full-time seasons of the NASCAR Xfinity Series. In 2022, he raced in 9 races for Joe Gibbs Racing the Xfinity Series. Trevor's best finishes of the year was runner-up finishes at Nashville Superspeedway and New Hampshire. Trevor has said that he would like to have a full-time Xfinity Series ride. I think he'd be great if he had a full-time ride with Joe Gibbs Racing in 2023, but only time will tell. Matt Kenseth competed in his first full-time Xfinity Series season in 1998. At the second race at Rockingham, Tony Stewart led with 1 lap to go. Coming out of turn 4, Matt Kenseth bumped Tony Stewart out of the way. Matt Kenseth would win his first NASCAR Xfinity Series race that day. Tony Stewart would not win an Xfinity Series race until the Xfinity Series season opener at Daytona in 2005. By that time, Tony Stewart had already become a Cup Series champion, so winning in the Xfinity Series was a bonus. At the Spring Phoenix race in 2017, Ryan Newman won his last career race. Kyle Busch had led 113 laps, until with 5 laps to go, a caution came out. Joey Logano had crashed in turn 1. Ryan Newman and his crew decided to stay out instead of going on to pit road. Ryan Newman would hold off Kyle Larson for 2 laps to win his final Cup Series race. This was also Richard Childress Racing's first win as an organization since Kevin Harvick won at Phoenix in the fall of 2013. Jimmie Johnson's first Cup Series race was at the Fall Charlotte race in 2001. Jimmie Johnson qualified in 15th place. On lap 155 of the race, Jimmie Johnson and Ryan Newman spun. This would ultimately take Jimmie out of the race. He finished in 39th place and only made it to lap 192. He would make 2 more starts in 2001, Homestead and Atlanta. Landon Castle ran full-time in the NASCAR Xfinity Series for College Racing in 2022. He had 5 top 5s, 12 top 10s, and he had an average finish of 16.2. Landon Castle had not been in a competitive car for a while, so this was a huge opportunity for Landon. Landon Castle will return to the College Racing number 10 car full-time for the 2023 NASCAR Xfinity Series season. In 2007, Brad Keselowski got a part-time opportunity with Junior Motorsports in the NASCAR Xfinity Series. At the 26th race of the season at Auto Club Speedway, Brad Keselowski was minding his own business when a wreck unfolded. A.J. Allmendinger, J.J. Yaley, Eric McLaurin, and Brad Keselowski were all 4 wide entering turn 1. And A.J. Allmendinger made contact with Yaley's car, and Allmendinger was sent into Keselowski's car. Keselowski was sent hard into the wall, then sent back into Allmendinger's car, and Keselowski's car plowed back into the wall, making the car nearly flip over and ride the wall. Brad Keselowski was alright after the wreck. Michael McDowell's most recent race in the NASCAR Xfinity Series was at Road America in 2016. Michael McDowell started in 2nd place and would lead 24 laps on the day. Michael McDowell would win his first NASCAR Xfinity Series race. Dale Earnhardt Jr. drove in the late model race called the South Carolina Charlie Powell Memorial back on November 19th. This race was at Florence Motor Speedway in South Carolina. Dale Earnhardt Jr. was driving a throwback to his father's the 1996 Bass Pro Shops car. In the race, he had 2 separate incidents where he spun a driver. Intentional or not, he would be penalized for his actions. Dale Earnhardt Jr. finished in 9th place, while Brennan Queen won the race. Justin Allgaier was unable to go back-to-back years as the most popular NASCAR Xfinity Series driver. Noah Gragson won the title for 2022. Noah Gragson is definitely a character, as shown after he had won races, climbing the fence, and doing other shenanigans. Justin Allgaier will return to junior motorsports in 2023, and Noah Gragson will move up to Petty GMS Racing in the number 42 car full-time in 2023. It was recently confirmed that Lenovo will sponsor Kyle Busch next year. They never said how many races Lenovo would sponsor. Lenovo was a sponsor of Tyler Reddick last season in the same ride that Kyle Busch will take over for 2023. It is also unclear if Cherry Scratch Kitchen, Guaranteed Rate, and other sponsors that Tyler Reddick had in 2022 will sponsor Kyle Busch in 2023. Thanks for watching, and tell me what your favorite card was that I pulled.